What's going on, my peoples? Happy Friday. This is Kawania Brickhouse, y'all, and I have a mission here on this earth. It is EIC, that is Elevate, Inspire, and Create. Whoop, whoop. That is elevating you to that next level so that you are inspired to create your own world. Y'all, that's my mission. It's totally my mandate here on this earth for life. Look, I just wanted to send out an encouraging word for this beautiful Friday. I'm praying that everyone will have a safe day. I just thought about being safe and I don't have a seatbelt on. So, I'm going to put my seatbelt on real quick. But look, I just want to encourage you all. There was a thought that came to me this morning. I was thinking about a situation. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about a situation. Yeah, that's a word that Kawania made up. And I was just thinking about how people treat each other. You know what I'm saying? I've experienced a lot of things. Just as well as I know that you all have probably experienced a lot of things. And by the time you get this video, I pray that you you go on down memory lane if you need to go, or you just stay right here and just be real with yourself. So look, I want to give y'all a verse. The topic for today is treat people the way you want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? There's a verse in the book of Matthew, chapter 7, and it's verse 12, and it reads, "So whatever you wish that others would do to you, do also to them. For this is the law and the prophets." I repeat, so whatever you wish that others would do to you, do also to them. There's another Bible, a version of a Bible that says, "Do unto others as you would have them to do unto you." Basically, y'all, treat people the way you want to be treated. Y'all see this hair just sticking up? That's how I slept on it. I got up like this. Anyway, I don't mean to sidetrack, y'all, but I just happened to see this piece of hair sticking up, and it just tripped me out. No, but seriously, treat people the way you want to be treated. You don't like the way folk treating you, how are you treating them? You know what I'm saying? And what made me think about it, I just think about relationships with males and females, and I was thinking about, some situation from the past, and it just crossed my mind real quick, and I was like, you know what, it's crazy, because for real, in the real world, when it comes to, quote, men and women, and how men and women treat each other in relationships, in marriages and stuff like that, or, boyfriends and girlfriends and all this good stuff, a man will do certain things, like you see on social media, how these men be cutting up, or women, because women cut up too. But it's crazy when it comes to a man, and if a man gets cheated on, and this might bring up some great conversation. I might get some comments in the comment section. But when a man gets cheated on, they cut up. They don't know how to act, when someone cheats on them, when a woman cheats on them. Now, I'm not putting myself in the category, because that's just not how I roll. That's not me. I won't raise that way. I got, it is what it is. But what I'm saying to you all, is crazy how a man can go off the handle and cut up and act like a pure tea nut when a woman do him wrong. But a man can go and do God knows what. Cheat, do this, do that, cuss out, blah, 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 blah. And he like, what? It's like, I'm a man, No, and that's not true, y'all. Because just because you a man don't mean you have a right to act the way you act and do the things you do, and as well as women. And I'm not just getting on the men, because women too. Women, treat a man the way you want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? Don't be cussing him out. Be careful with that tongue. That tongue can be a force of fire that can destroy a man's character. You know what I'm saying? Men, abuse comes in different forms of way. It's more than a fist. It has a lot to do with what you say out of your mouth, that mental, that manipulation, that control situation. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, look, we got to learn to treat people the way we want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? And if you happen to get some backlash or some stuff that come back at you, I need you to sit back and think, have I always been squeaky clean? You know what I'm saying? Because there's another verse that I'm thinking about. You reap what you sow, and reaping what you sow doesn't just fall in the place of good things. Reaping can be bad things. You can reap a negative harvest because of some negative stuff that you've done in your past. If you was a dog all your life and all of a sudden now you done got the riffraff and you done got the bright light done came upon you and you done changed, beware. I'm not saying that, you know, your future ain't gonna be, you know, peaches cream. All I'm saying is, look, y'all, we got to be careful how we treat people, because the way you treat a person, it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back on you. And you know that reaping, reap what you sow, also has to do with finances. When you pour into people, when you give, you know, it's called a law of attraction in the world say. That's what the world would say. And so what I'm saying to you all, when you give, it shall be given back to you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. And the same goes for relationships. You want to have a prosperous, beautiful, loving, awesome relationship. Well, how are you treating your significant other? You know what I'm saying? How are you treating? Or if you want to have good friendships and relationships amongst people. You know, a lot of people say, I don't have no friends. Well, are you being friendly? You know, in order to have friends, you got to make yourself friendly. If you want to be a humbug and sit in a little corner by yourself, well, guess what? The corner you will be by yourself. Treat people the way you want to be treated. That's just food for thought for this morning. I just thought about it, you know. I could go in more detail, but I don't have a lot of time for that today because I got to get to work. So I just pray that you meditate on this scripture. Matthew 7, verse 12. It says, so whatever you wish that others would do to you, do also to them. Whatever you want people to do to you, make sure you do it to them. Okay? You want some loving? Then you give out some loving. Hey, you want some kindness? Then you be kind. You know what I'm saying? Somebody asks you to do something for them. If you can't do it, I totally understand it. But if you're just saying no because you just really don't treat people the way you want to be treated. I love y'all. Have an amazing, prosperous, beautiful, blessed, phenomenal day. This is Kawania Brickhouse signing off, saying treat people the way you want to be treated. Loving you with all my heart and soul and mind. Subscribe to my channel. Share this video with someone that may need to receive it today. Hey, love you all. Have a blessed one.